cause I got a lot of questions. I'd rather ask first, I don't wanna second guess shit. Tell me why these niggas' prize is bigger than they work ethic. Bad that they struggle but don't hustle to earn cheddar. I work, get up early.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy P, Ball with P, back at you again with another one, man. Hey, man, it's conference championship this weekend. Oh, man, it's been a crazy week, man. If you haven't seen my last video, go check that out. That was my NFL playoff preview. That was before the wild card round started. I haven't seen y'all since before the wild card round. Seemed like it's been forever, man. It's only been, what, 2 weeks, honestly? Like I said, we're going into conference championship weekend at the end of this week coming up, man. Man, I got a lot for y'all today, man. What we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about, I'm going to give you a conference championship preview for both the AFC and the NFC. I'm going to give a little quick end-of-the-year wrap-up for my Atlanta Falcons. We're out the playoffs, man. I'll get into that in a second. And I'm going to talk about the divisional matchups that just happened this past Saturday and Sunday. It is Monday. What games were yesterday? The Saints and the Vikings game was yesterday. And also the, what was the first game? What was the first game that came on? Oh, the Steelers and the Jaguars game. So that was yesterday, man. So this is Monday. This probably won't be out until, what, Wednesday. I'm going to try to get it out tomorrow on Tuesday, man. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy playoff so far, man. It's been crazy. Let's jump into the wild card round first. Like I said, I put my playoff preview video right before the wild card round started. My Falcons, we went to LA. We got a W, man. That was a good win. I'm going to run through the wild card real quick because I feel the divisional round just happened. The division round, I got so much to say about the divisional round, man. I'm going to run through the wild card real quick. My Falcons, we went to LA. We beat the Rams 26-13. Good win. Everybody I seen picked the Rams. If you see my video, you know I rock with my Falcons. I picked my Falcons to win that game. Tennessee Titans, they beat the Kansas City Chiefs. That was a shocker. I had Kansas City winning that game. That was the only game I got wrong wild card weekend. I was 3-1 over the wild card weekend. I'll talk about my game picks a little later on. But Tennessee, they upset the Kansas City Chiefs at home, man, 22-21. Kansas City jumped out to a 21-3 lead at halftime. They didn't score a single point after that. Crazy play. Marcus Mariota threw a touchdown pass to himself. I'm sure y'all seen it, man. Crazy play. Look that up. Sunday, day after, you had the Buffalo Bills and Jacksonville Jaguars. That was a big defensive game, man. Jacksonville's defense ain't no joke. Jacksonville's defense ain't no joke. I laugh at Jalen Ramsey all the time because, you know, Jalen Ramsey, he's a little sassy. He got a little sassy to him. But that dude can ball. Jalen Ramsey, he got the game-saving interception in that game. That game ends 10-3. Buffalo didn't even put a point up. Y'all ain't been to the playoffs in how long? Not a point, a touchdown. Y'all couldn't get a touchdown? Y'all couldn't get one touchdown? Y'all ain't been to the playoffs since, what, 99? Come on, man. That was pathetic to me. Like I said, Jacksonville, they won that game. Carolina and New Orleans, that was a good game, man. It ended New Orleans taking that 31-26. Carolina was eliminated. Now, let me say this, man. In my last video, before the wild card round started, I said for the NFC, I didn't believe in anybody except the teams from the NFC South, which were my Falcons, the New Orleans Saints, and the Carolina Panthers. I didn't believe in the Rams. We knocked off the Rams, my Falcons. They had the number one offense in the league. They only scored 13 points at home. Come on. I didn't believe in the Rams from the jump. Eagles and the Vikings, I'm going to get into it in a minute, man, but, oh, man. First, let's talk about. Let's get to the division round, man. I'll say a little bit more about the Vikings and the Eagles later. I'll talk about the Eagles right now though because I'm gonna talk about the Falcons and the Eagles game. Divisional matchup, man. First game of divisional weekend, man. Falcons, we traveled to number 1 seeded Philadelphia Eagles, man. I predicted that to happen. What wild card games I said I got wrong? I only got Tennessee and the Kansas City game wrong. I picked Jacksonville over Buffalo. I picked my Falcons over the Rams, like I said. I picked New Orleans. So I had the NFC right in my last video. I got the NFC perfectly right going into the divisional round. Like, that's the only thing I got wrong. I didn't see the Titans win that game. I thought it was going to be Chiefs and Patriots. Ended up being Titans, Patriots, Jaguars, Steelers, Falcons, Eagles, Saints, Vikings over the divisional weekend. Like I said, the first game I'm going to talk about is the Falcons and the Eagles. I'm going to be real. A few of y'all that been watching me for a little while since I started this channel a couple months ago. I'm trying to adjust my camera here. Get it right up. Okay, so a lot of y'all, man, y'all been following me for a minute. Appreciate the love. Appreciate everybody that was hit me up over the weekend, man. We talked football. People that were from my channel, we talked on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. That's @ballwithp on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, man. My followers going up on both of them. I appreciate everybody for the love. But as we all know, I made about 2 or 3 videos about the Philadelphia Eagles this year. First one, I said they were overrated. Second one, Carson Wentz goes down. I said their season was over. Philadelphia Eagles fans, I told you early in this season, because everybody bashed me for saying they overrated. I told you if I was wrong, I would say I was wrong. You guys got a W. We went in there. My Falcons, y'all beat my Falcons. I apologize to every single Philadelphia Eagle fan. I'm just being real, man. I just got to be real about it. I was wrong. You guys got a W. It wasn't the prettiest W, but you guys got a W nonetheless. We had a lot of missed chances, man. My Falcons, we had some missed chances. One play I want to talk about in particular, man. You go into the second quarter of the game. Oh, man. I don't even know how much time was left on the clock. I just know the game was about to go into halftime. Maybe it's about 20 seconds left. Nick Foles throws a pass. It goes directly to Keanu Neal. Keanu Neal, why'd you even jump Keanu Neal? You didn't have to jump. Just catch the ball. I hate when there's nobody around him. Nick Foles throws the ball directly to Keanu Neal. Keanu Neal can't get the interception. The ball goes up in the air, and it's 2nd and 8. I know it was 2nd and 8. It goes into the hands of Torrey Smith. Torrey Smith takes the ball to the 50-yard line. Now, at this point, the Eagles are down 10-6. Now, the last play before the Eagles put up a field goal, like I said, they're down 10-6. 7 seconds left on the clock. Nick Foles throws a pass to Alshon Jeffrey on the sideline. Now, I'm going to put the replay on here. It's probably going to be playing as I'm talking right now. Do y'all not... Is it just me? Or was the clock supposed to expire? Was the clock not supposed to expire when Alshon Jeffrey catches that ball? The ball comes out of Nick Foles' hands with 3 seconds on the clock. Alshon Jeffrey catches it with 1 second. He goes out of bounds. The clock should have expired. The clock should have expired. Am I crazy? I had to look at this a million times. Am I crazy? The clock should have expired. The clock doesn't expire. Like I said, this play wouldn't even have happened if Keanu Neal, if you catch the goddamn ball. You didn't have to jump, catch the football. We going to halftime. Eagles still down 10-6. Nonetheless, 1 second left on the clock. Eagles take a 53-yard field goal to make it. They make it. Great kick right down the middle. It's a 10-9 game at halftime. Now, that is very important in this game. That missed interception, that Alshon Jeffrey bullshit, because I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. The clock was supposed to expire. The ball comes out of Nick Foles' hands with 3 seconds left. Alshon Jeffrey catches it in bounds with 1 second. The clock's supposed to continue. I feel like that was some bull, man. But anyway, man, fast forward to my Falcons, our last 2 offensive possessions, man. In the fourth, a minute 11 left on the clock. On 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line, Julio Jones, he runs a slant. He catches Matt Ryan throws the ball. Julio catches it. He takes it to the 2-yard line. Next play, man, our final play, our last chance, our last hope, man. I was praying. I was jumping up and down. I was speaking in tongues. I was saying all type of crazy stuff this play, man. 4th and goal. Matt Ryan snaps the ball. Rolls to the right. He's looking. Now, I got so many questions on this play. He rolls to the right. He has nobody open. He's hesitating. Throws it. Julio Jones is on the right side of the end zone. Throws it up to Julio. It goes right through Julio's hands. Julio doesn't catch it. Game's over, man. Game's over. Absolutely hurt me. Take a look at the replay, man. Even if Julio would have caught the ball, he probably wouldn't have got his 2 feet in bounds. If he would have felt the ball in his hands, who knows? Maybe he adjusts his feet a little different to get in bounds. I don't think he's catching that ball either way. I got so many questions on this play. Now, the first question I got on this play, I'm going to replay it. Why do we have Sanu and Julio on the same side of the field? Why are they on the same side? Why? We got our fullback down on the bottom left side, or Derek Coleman. He's on the bottom left side. If you take a look at the play, he runs a quick slant. Matt Ryan's not even looking over to that direction. Now, you got Julio Jones and Mohamed Sanu on the same side of the football field on the right-hand side. I'm pretty sure the defense knows the ball's going to that right side. Matt Ryan drops back. He's not even looking. He starts looking directly to the right. The defense know the ball going over there. It's about 7-8 guys on defense over there. Why are you throwing? If you throw the quick slant to the fullback has a chance to catch that quick slant for a touchdown. If you ask me, look at it. He beats his man inside. If Matt Ryan looks over there, nobody's probably going to expect the fullback to catch a slant on 4th and goal. If you ask me. I feel like Matt Ryan should have been looking over that on that left-hand side. Why we, like I said, why we got both of our best receivers on the same side of the football field? Like, defense not going to know the ball's going that way. Second, you got the fullback that beats his man inside that probably has a chance for a touchdown. Nonetheless, man, we lose 15-10. And like I said earlier with that interception, and if that whole Alshon Jeffrey thing didn't happen, what, the Eagles down 10-9? Even if they score a touchdown and they don't get that, even if they don't get that damn field goal, what, it was 10-6 before halftime. Say Keanu gets that interception. Say the clock expires like I feel like it's supposed to. It's 10-6. Say that we get the same situation at the end of the game. We're only down, what, 10-12? Because that field goal should never happen at the end of halftime. That field goal should have never happened, Atlanta. Should never happen. We're down by a field goal in that situation, maybe, if the game keeps going the same way. We're down 10-12. We didn't even have to get a touchdown in the last play. If that's the case, we get a field goal, we can win the game. So many plays that could have went differently, man. Like I said, I had a million questions on that play. Nonetheless, man, Philly, y'all get the win, man. I give y'all credit. Y'all got it. It wasn't the prettiest win. Nick Foles looked great. He should have had an interception thrown. He didn't throw an interception, didn't throw a touchdown. I think he was, 22 for 30 or something like that? That's the problem with Atlanta. We always make average quarterbacks look so well. We always do that. My Falcons, man, we went 10-6. I told you I'm going to give a little quick wrap up. I'm already on 11 minutes. I'm trying to cut down the length of my videos. We go 10-6, man. I feel like that was a good win in the wild card against the Rams. I feel like I knew we were going to win that game. I didn't think that I'm not going to say I didn't think the Rams had a chance, but I just really felt like we were going to win that game. That was a good win, man. Like I said, I got that game wrong in the divisional round. My Falcons, I picked us to go to the NFC Championship in my last video. But, man, it was an up and down year for us, Atlanta. And, man, I'm going to just say it, man. I think we need to get rid of Matt Ryan, man. Dan Quinn especially. Because the play calling that you've been doing since you came here, it's been very questionable. Super Bowl, this game, Matt Ryan always looking scared. At the end of the game against the Eagles, he talking about there's a fire in him that keeps burning. Matt Ryan, there is no fire in you that keeps burning because you're not winning shit. You've been our quarterback for, 10 years? You haven't won anything, Matt. I'm sorry. Matt Ryan has to go. In situations like that, that's not the first time a situation like that has happened. Do y'all remember the 2012 NFC Championship? Game on the line for us was 4th and goal. Matt Ryan doesn't come through in those situations. We got a top 2 receiver in football, man. We have a top 2 receiver in the NFL. We're not doing anything with him. We're wasting Julio's best years. 10-6, another disappointment for my Falcons, man. Pissed me off. So many questions on that last play. That field goal should never happen, Keanu Neal. But Super Bowl's in Atlanta next year, man. Maybe, hopefully, it'll give them some motivation. But my Falcons season's over, man. Let's go to the next divisional game, man. Tennessee Titans at the New England Patriots, man. Tennessee loses that game 35-14. This wasn't even a surprise to me. This was the only game I picked right in divisional weekend. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Titans jumped out to an early 7-0 lead on a nice one-handed catch that Titans receiver had. I don't remember who it was. Nice one-handed catch. They go up to a 7-0 lead. Patriots scored 21 points in the second, and then it just goes downhill from there. Like I said, only game I picked right. I do game picks on Instagram. Like I said, follow me on Instagram. I do game picks on every week on Instagram. I started week 7 because I started my channel right in the middle of the NFL season. So through week 7 through 17 in the regular season, I didn't pick Thursday night games. I only picked Sunday and Monday night games from week 7 to 17 on my Instagram. I put my game picks up. I was 103-46. So I got 103 of my picks right. I got 46 wrong. That's 69%. Like I said, this divisional week, this is my worst week. I was 1 for 3. The only game I picked right was this Tennessee and New England game. That's the only game I got right. I made a little bold prediction in my last video. I said to everybody, I didn't believe in the Rams. I don't believe in the Vikings, and I don't believe in the Eagles. I said the Super Bowl. What did I say? I said the Super Bowl. The NFC rep in the Super Bowl is going to be out the NFC South. So between Carolina, New Orleans, and Atlanta. Carolina and New Orleans, they played that wild card week. They knocked each other off. New Orleans knocked Carolina off. Man, I was stunned this weekend, man. I was absolutely stunned. I just want to throw that out there. I already apologized to Philly, And now I want to apologize to the Minnesota Vikings, man. Let's discuss the Saints at the Vikings, man. Yesterday, game of the year, hands down, game of the year, hands down. Fast forward to the fourth quarter, man. 25 seconds left on the clock. Saints kick a 43-yard field goal. They were down 21-23. They make that field goal. They take a 24-23 lead. Vikings get the ball back. They're down by 1 point, man. On 3rd and 10, with 10 seconds left, they don't have any timeouts. They're on their own 39-yard line. Case Keenum throws a pass to Stephon Diggs. He catches it on the 34-yard line of Saints territory. The Saints defensive back, Marcus Williams, he tries to truck him. I don't know what he tries. I don't know if you're dancing. He tries to truck him. He misses the whole tackle. He completely misses him. Stephon Diggs takes it all the way to the house. Clock expires. The game's over. Probably that's the craziest play I've seen in a long time. Stephon Diggs takes it to the house. I'm screaming. Number 43, Marcus Williams, I said the Saints, you got to cut him as soon as he gets to the locker room. That was y'all season. You have to cut this man. You have to cut him. Diggs takes it all the way. The Vikings win 29-24. That's unbelievable. You can't miss that tackle. If you make that tackle, Marcus Williams, in bounds, the clock expires. The game's over. They don't even have it. They were in field goal range after the catch, but you ain't even got a chance to kick a field goal because the clock would expire, Marcus. You can't miss that tackle. Now, they say he was emotional after the game. I don't care about none of that, man. You can't make that play. You can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen. That's unacceptable, man. No timeouts, like I said, the Vikings had. Unacceptable, crazy finish. I was so happy. I was happy for Minnesota, man. That was a good win. Like I said, I picked the Saints to win that game. So what was my picks? I picked Tennessee over New England. I said that's the only game I got right. I picked my Falcons. We lost. I picked the Saints. They lost. I had the Falcons and the Saints in the NFC Championship completely wrong. So there goes my bold prediction for the NFC South. Going to go to the Super Bowl. Saints lose. My Falcons lose. Carolina lost in the wild card round. I was shocked. I'm not going to lie. I was absolutely shocked. Vikings and Eagles, man, they advanced in the NFC Championship game, man. The two teams that the top two seeds in the NFC that I had absolutely no faith in. It's crazy. Crazy how it works. Crazy how it works, right? Absolutely crazy. Like I said, I didn't believe in the Rams too. We knocked them off. But if you would have told me that the NFC Championship was going to be Philly and Minnesota, I would have called you crazy. I would have said you don't know nothing about football. And now the joke's on me, right? Joke on me. It's all good, man. Last game, man, we're going to talk about the Jaguars and the Steelers. Like I said, man, Jaguars got some defense. They got some defense. They jumped out, Jaguars, they jumped out to a 21-0 lead, man. They had Pittsburgh down by 21 at home. Leonard Fournette, the rookie running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars, he has 2 rushing touchdowns in the first quarter. He's the first rookie in NFL history to do that. Steelers cut it to a 2-touchdown deficit at the half. They were down 28-14. Fast forward to the fourth quarter, man. The Steelers were down 35-21 on 4th and 5, man. From the Jaguars 43, they're down 35-31. Ben Roethlisberger throws a deep ball down to Antonio Brown for a touchdown. Antonio Brown makes a hell of a catch. Now, I said in a couple videos before, too, I said I'll take Julio over Antonio Brown any day. I'm not so sure if I'm saying that no more, man. Me and my boy, we argue about this all the time. He's a Steelers fan. I'm a Falcons fan. We argue who's the best receiver in Julio Jones and Antonio Brown. I always say Julio, man. I might have to change my pick. They both at the house. They both at the playoffs. But, man, Antonio Brown made some plays yesterday. So, like I said, Antonio Brown, he makes a hell of a catch on A.J. Bowie, however you pronounce his name. Great stud corner on the opposite side of Jalen Ramsey for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's probably the best cornerback tandem in the league, hands down. Bowie and Jalen Ramsey. So now it's 35-28. Steelers down by a touchdown in the fourth. Now, this is where I started scratching my head. Right here, Pittsburgh Steelers. Late in the fourth quarter, the Jags, they're up 42-28. Just over 2 minutes left. Big Ben, he throws a backwards pass. I thought it was going to be a flag, but it's really just a lateral backwards pass. He throws it to, on 1st and goal, he throws a little backwards pass to Le'Veon Bell for a touchdown. So the Steelers score. It's 2:18 left on the clock. Steelers have 2 timeouts, and they got a 2-minute warning. The score is now 35-42. You're down by a touchdown. The Steelers on the kickoff, they go for an onside kick. Why? Why? Why you going? Why? I don't understand this. It's 2:18 left on the clock. Like I said, you got 2 timeouts and you had the 2-minute warning. Why do you go for onside kick? The onside kick doesn't even go 10 yards. A flag is thrown. Jacksonville recovers it anyway. Like I said, you pretty much have 3 timeouts. You got to trust your defense in that situation. You got to, Pittsburgh. You have to. I was lost. I was absolutely lost. Jags, and they end up getting a field goal after they recovered the onside kick. So it's 45. It's 45 to 35. It's a minute 45 left. Steelers use their timeouts on that Jacksonville drive. Next drive, Steelers go down the field and they score a touchdown. The clock expires, but they put 1 second left on the clock because they scored a touchdown on the last play. So it's 45-42. The Steelers are down by 3. So this is where I scratched my head again. On the kickoff this time, the Steelers kicked the ball down the field. Why? You're supposed to go for onside kick in that situation. When you're not supposed to go for onside kick, you do it. You miss your opportunity. Like I said, you're supposed to trust your defense. Kick the ball down the field. You got 2 timeouts and 2-minute warning. Kick the ball down the field. Trust your defense. And then with 1 second left, y'all just kick the ball down the field. You're not going to try onside kick then? Yeah, the odds are astronomical because you got to recover the onside kick and then score a touchdown. But you got to at least try. You got to try. I scratched my head on both of those. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous to me, man. Jacksonville, they get that win, man. Great win for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What was the final score to that game? 45-42. Like I said, Jacksonville Jaguars, they advanced to the AFC Championship. If you would have told me that, I would have said you was crazy too. I picked Steelers for this game. Like I said, I was 1-3 in my division round. This was my worst week percentage-wise that I had the entire season. It was 1-3. Only game I got right was the New England Patriots over Tennessee Titans. If you would have told me Jacksonville was going to AFC Championship, I would have called you crazy too. So, like I said, they advanced to the AFC Championship game. They got a date with the New England Patriots. Here's your updated NFL playoff bracket right here, man. Crazy. Crazy. Absolutely crazy to me, man. I got the NFC. I was doing good. Like I said, I didn't see Minnesota or Philly in the NFC Championship. I picked Atlanta and New Orleans. My Super Bowl pick was Pats and the Saints. I said that in my last video too. I had the Patriots and the Steelers in the AFC Championship. I was wrong. Jacksonville, they proved me wrong. Now I did say this too on Twitter. I said that if anybody had a chance to get an upset over the weekend, it was the Jacksonville Jaguars. I did believe that, but I didn't think that I didn't think they were gonna win. I knew they had a chance because of their defense. Defense was championships, but I didn't think they were gonna win that game. So like I said, Jacksonville, they'll be traveling to New England this Sunday, man. AFC Championship. That'll be the first game this weekend. I think it comes on at like 3 o'clock, 3:30, 3:05 maybe. NFC Championship, Vikings at the Philadelphia Eagles, man. That's going to be at 6:40 Eastern time this Sunday. Like I said, man, I had the Pats and the Saints. I said the Saints would win the Super Bowl. That was my Super Bowl pick. But my championship picks, man. My AFC Championship, I'll say the AFC first. Jacksonville's got some defense. Jacksonville, I'm going to be pulling for y'all. I'm going to be pulling for y'all because I hate the Patriots. I hate them with a passion. But I got to say New England takes this game, man. It's Tom Brady. Blake Bortles going to beat Tom Brady in New England. I don't see it happening, man. Blake Bortles played a good game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Played a great game. Hell of a game. Jacksonville offense did great, too. Forget just their defense. Their offense did pretty good, too. Defense, they almost let the Steelers come back, but great game, man. I say I picked the Patriots to go to the Super Bowl, man. I'm sticking by that. Minnesota at Philly, man. Oh, man. That's the one. I don't know. I gave Philly, I gave you y'all props. But, man, Minnesota looked good. Minnesota shouldn't even have won that game. If you really think about it, they shouldn't have won that game. What's the guy's name? Marcus Williams, whatever your name is. Number 43 that needs to be cut today. I know I'm being harsh, but you got to go, bro. You know what? I'm not going to say that because he had an interception in the game. He's a rookie. It's a rookie mistake. But I'm going to have to pick Minnesota, man. My Super Bowl pick now with the conference championships coming this weekend, I'm going to have to say Minnesota gets the win over Philly. And I think Minnesota will be the first team in NFL history to host the Super Bowl in their home arena. So we'll see how it goes, man. That's my championship picks. I got the Patriots and the Minnesota Vikings in the Super Bowl. I'll make another video right before the Super Bowl. We'll see how my picks were. My picks were terrible. In the divisional round, I got my wild card picks. I was 3-1, man. Yeah, man. But if that is a Super Bowl, if Minnesota, whoever Minnesota face, even if Jacksonville pulls off the huge upset, if Minnesota goes to the Super Bowl, they gonna win the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, I don't care if they do play New England. Minnesota's not losing the Super Bowl at home. Did you hear how loud that stadium was? Did y'all see how loud the stadium was when Stephon Diggs took that game-winning touchdown? The stadium was loud. Do you imagine how loud it's gonna be in the Super Bowl at home for the Vikings? It's gonna be crazy in there. I feel like if Minnesota goes to the Super Bowl, they're gonna win it. That's just me, man. Hey, man, like I said earlier, I appreciate everybody for all the love, man. A lot of people hit me up for my channel, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all hit me up on Instagram. Like I said, man, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @ballwithp. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button, man. Please hit that subscribe button. My subscribers, they stayed still for a while, man. All my supporters already, like I said, I appreciate every single one of you, man. 2018, I'm trying to take this YouTube thing to another level with this sports thing, man, in the NFL and NBA. NFL is playoff time. I haven't made an NBA video in a while. I'll come back with an NBA video soon. All-Star break's coming up, so I'll do a little mid-season NBA review, man. But we don't care about NBA right now, man. Like I said, it's conference championship weekend, man. Appreciate you guys for watching, man. I'm on, 26 minutes right now, it says. Appreciate everybody watching. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Get in the comment section. Let's talk football, man. Philly, I'm sorry. Y'all got a good win, but I think Minnesota's going to the Super Bowl, man. Got love for every single one of y'all. Thank you for watching. As I said, it's your boy P. I'm out of here, man.
Gets us so cold, we'll murk niggas. Hold the fofo till you don't try to search niggas. The gap blow, turn your afro to a perm, nigga. I'm sure, nigga. But